we will request Ramiz himself to start off proceedings with a prayer in his usual fashion that he used to do.
Assalamu alaikum. ربنا تقبل منا انك انت السميع العليم ربنا وجعلنا مسلمين لك ومن ذرياتنا امه مسلمه لك وارنا مناسكنا وتب علينا انك انت التواب الرحيم. Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you, Ramiz. I am Jamil Janjwa and I am with Allawala, and I have been associated with the Ramiz for over 2 decades, in fact even longer than that. But first of all, I would like to, on behalf of PSTD, our coach for today, of Tara itself, friends over here, and those who are not able to make it, and the fraternity of trainers, I'd like to, on their behalf, wish all of you welcome and thank you for taking time out to be here at such a moment. It is said that when a man dies, when a person dies, the only thing that he leaves behind, which is tangible, is his memory, or the memory that he leaves behind, his legacy. And the reason why we are gathered here today is to honor, celebrate, and to preserve Ramiz's memory. So, it's very nice to have a group of trainers also present over here, family over here, Karen, Alisa, Alina, Mr. Iqbal, Aziz. Thank you for gracing us with your presence. And he was as much shocked as every one of us was, and deeply saddened by this sudden change of circumstances with regards to Ramiz's health. And after a couple of conversations about exchanging notes about Ramiz's last few days, the one thing that he said is something that inspired us to get together over here and start the process of trying to perhaps save his memory for a longer period of time than just a day or two. And he said something that really struck me, and that Ramiz was not only a great trainer, not only was a great person, but that it's very rare that you come across somebody who accepts his death so courageously, with so much determination, and more than that, with the grace and dignity with which he faced his creator. He was very prepared to face his creator. I thought that that made a lot. It's not many people that come across who are not fearful of that. So it meant that he had accepted his belief and his faith in the Almighty, that this is what the card that he has been dealt with, and he took it up and he faced it with a lot of courage and determination. So that is one of the reasons why we basically got together with PSTD and other trainers to sort of find ways and means to start off a process of getting his memory documented as such. We will hope to do this more often in the future in the form of perhaps having some lecture series on Ramiz. Other trainers over here might want to follow it up with their own programs. So that is how we intend to sort of try to immortalize, if I may say so, Ramiz. How we've structured the day is so that we could be through by 1 o'clock, or later if there are a lot more people who wish to speak. We are going to be running a couple of SMS, a couple of videos that we have received about people making, sharing their thoughts about Ramiz. Whatever we received, we put it up, we will put it out there. And after that, we intend to sort of have some family members speak, and then we will put it up for all of you to see it first. We hope to finish by 1 o'clock or whatever minutes later. Then we will request all of you to come down to the garden over there, where we have a tree plantation ceremony. We are going to be planting 2 trees. 1 tree in memory of Ramiz, and the other tree in memory of Mr. Miyabani on behalf of the PSTD and the trainers, the 2 trees. So if you could stay back till that time, it would be nice if you would also present on the occasion. So before I share other people's thoughts and views about Ramiz, I'd like to just, because I've restricted everybody to 3 minutes, so I've also restricted myself to 3 minutes. I keep the image of first seeing him, meeting him, as something that I would like to share with you. And again, this happened way back in sometimes early 90s. I was working in TCS at that time. I continued to work with TCS, but in a different capacity. And we had our differences amongst the leadership, which is, most organizations, progressive organizations, are always prone to similar kind of issues from time to time. So, we were having differences at the leadership level. And suddenly, Khalid said, "Hey, listen, we need some intervention over here." So he brought him, he said, "I'm going to bring in a gentleman who is going to sort of see whether we can pick up, look at what issues do we have and try to solve them." So here we were sitting about 25, 30 odd senior managers, leaders, and this gentleman came across. That's the first time I saw him. Young, smart, well dressed, very nice suit. In fact, I never saw Ramiz in suits, but that was the first time I saw him in suit. And he exuded a certain exuberance, a certain aura about him, which was unusual for a trainer or a speaker or a consultant, because we were used to the conventional training of the past, where the instructor came or the trainer came and those guy who was giving the speech came and just said everything, they listened and walked out. But here was a little bit of a, just by his body language, he was going to engage us. I could see that he was going to be a different kind of person. And sure enough, what he did was he came to the stage, slow motion. He takes off his jacket, looks around. We're all wondering, who the hell is this guy? Where is he coming from? Unties his knot, his tie, and takes it off. Rolls up his sleeve. Hey, that's it. There's going to be action over here. And sure enough, for the next 2 hours or 2.5 hours, he mesmerized all of us into, understanding that we need to talk to each other, we need to be, solving issues, through consensus, through, discussion, you see. And he also made sure that, at the end of the day, we had a game plan where we were able to sort of get a certain direction. So that's my impression of seeing him at that point in time, for the first time. And I had already sensed that there was something in this man who would make a very good trainer. He was a consultant at that time, but he was not into training. And sure enough, I lost track of him. Of course, we were family friends also. We went off to all dinner for dinner. But then when I joined the British Council for a little while, we were looking for, introducing fresh trainers into the market. And I remember Ramiz, and I asked him to come and, sort of get into this business of training, you see. He was at that time working also with his father. And, he agreed. And we worked out between ourselves a lot of a leadership series program, or talks, which we held at the British Council for a couple of months. And that's, I think, where he also got the power, he also got enthused, excited about becoming a trainer. So he became a trainer, a damn good trainer after that. He's the most widely asked for trainer in the corporate market. So I feel good about having a certain hand or play a certain role in catapulting Ramiz into the corporate world as a trainer. That's what I thought I'd share with you. I'm sure there will be other comments from my colleagues. Jason worked with Ramiz at the sharp end of the business, delivering programs and going there. So you had a very close interaction. Just a minute, any example that you might want to see.
I remember Ramiz when I first was told by JJ to go and there was this person Ramiz coming into British Council. We need to introduce people. And I said, of course I'll go down and meet him. So what does he look like? So I asked JJ, who's this guy? How do I actually know who's Ramiz? He said, you just know. It didn't strike me at that point in time, how will I find Ramiz among all these people? So I opened the British Council at that time at Kent. I opened the door and I waited there. So we were in touch and phone. He said, Jason, 5 minutes away, 2 minutes away. So he kept telling me where he was. And right enough, there was a car that he came in. And in his regular style, Ramiz had a sleeveless t-shirt. And he put his head out of the door, literally, and he said, "Hi, Jason." I said, this has got to be done. And from there I didn't know that there's going to be so many years of such a marvelous background. I thought I'll share that with you. And he's continued to be with everyone.
Thank you. Arif, you would like to say a few words?
Yes.
Arif is the business head in Octara, so he's also been, in fact, he's been organizing programs and sort of making programs, marketing them as Octara.
So I think since we all basically assembled here to share, the light moments with him. So I could recall, when we together, Ramiz and myself, we together traveled to Dhaka, Bangladesh. So the host, I think, after lunch, they had actually presented him, a Bengali kurta and a lungi. So we immediately decided to, change the dress. So that was the moment when he said, let's do something. We went outside the hotel. We asked one cycle rickshaw person to you must have observed that photograph. So that was one thing which probably I could recall about him. Probably will miss him, because of the quality time we had spent together and the challenging time we had faced while working. Thank you.
Yeah, Ramiz was a very different, a very unique individual in some ways. He had this flamboyance about him, this youthful exuberance, which people mistook for arrogance in the initial stages when they met him. But once you got to speak with him for a few minutes, that veneer came off, because he was actually a very simple person at heart. He had very simple habits. He had, he could engage with anyone at the highest level. He could have a dialogue with the CEO that would embarrass the CEO, and at the lowest level with an office boy, he would deal as if he was a friend. So those are the qualities of a man that one can I can narrate as such. He was a voracious eater. He loved to eat. In fact, I used to tell him that you don't eat between work. You actually work between eats. He was also a great reader. He used to read a lot, and we used to exchange a lot of books amongst ourselves. He always updated himself. That was a good thing about him. Unlike, unfortunately, some trainers who continue, delivering the same old program in the same old way because they get busy. But Ramiz took time out to sort of work on upgrading, understanding what the current situation in the address them. He was a very unusual dresser again, but I noticed that he complimented the dress rather than the dress complimenting him. Whatever he wore, it used to be red trousers with flashy shirts, the other way around, flashy trousers with red shirts. But he always, because of his personality, it looked like the clothes were actually dear and happy that they were on his body.